Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I have a brother here, Flo the dancer, who's gonna ask me questions just about my personal life. Maybe you might want to know the same thing and you didn't ask me, so Flo will be asking me. You are my life, you are my life, baby, sorry, can't you give my wife? You are my life, you are my life, baby, sorry, can't you give my wife? And I will answer them. So Flo, you're welcome.
So let's go team, it's your boy Flo the dancer. We here, let's go team the dancer. So we're here to do a video with my own personal sister, and I actually appreciate this, let's say, invitation from her, because it's all about Gambian YouTubers. Like we said, we have to support each other, whether you're big or small. Anytime you need, Flo's team will be there. So today, whenever I'm like interview, I won't have to tell you guys that I'm a bariwa. So one thing, I'm not some question, I'm a bari or something like that, but we'll make it short and interesting. So okay, I guess your name is Fatima Molesi, a very young, phenomenal and strong young girl who's actually the own passion or being passionate with so many things, and then she's actually young and doing her own initiatives. So my first question is, that's the first question.
Oh well, I can say a lot of people know that I'm married because I post it on all my social media platforms. Even on YouTube, it is there. The entrance, my wedding entrance with my husband. It is on my YouTube channel. And I posted on Facebook, WhatsApp status, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. So I think a lot of people know that I'm married. So if you don't know that I'm married, I am married.
Okay, let's talk about, let's say, a little bit about your marriage, not things that are actually personal, but living in a society that Gambia, you come in Gambia and Mel, and then we own it. Mulo is actually a young girl, she's about 19 of age, if I'm actually right.
Yeah.
So, how did the society actually talk about your marriage?
Well, obviously.
Did you face any difficulties?
Of course, yes. Like a lot of people tell me that, why are you getting married now? It is too early. And coming from a school that is in Daos, coming from Daos High School, and everybody know me, Bugapati, all the time, I'm going to chill and all of that. So when they heard that I'm getting married, a lot of them were surprised because they were not expecting me to get married early. Yeah, but I just feel like I have the right person at a very early age, and yeah, God blessed me with the right person at an early age, and he's someone who is always supporting me to follow my dreams, and he's not stopping me from doing anything that I want to do, my business, anything I want. My husband is supporting me from day one. Since before we got married, he was supporting me, so I think he was the right one for me, so I decided to get married.
Well, I bet as well, Yala, what need one specific age, say. So if you have your own husband or wife or father, and then God said that only illegal things that is actually given a human being, that is getting married. So you got married, and we have seen maybe the hair and about people are talking about this relationship that is the mind that's actually going on. So how comfortable are you with Omar in this relationship?
Well, for me, in any situation I find myself, I am ready to tackle it, whether good or bad. So we just normal because I am not afraid. He's not. He's proud of me. I am proud of him. So anywhere we go, people look at us, and a lot of people admire us because he's also young. He's young. I am young. He's just 25 and I'm 19. So a lot of people admire us because anywhere we are, we're making fun and laughing and all of that. So everybody wants that. So if you have a right person right now, and maybe your family will not want you to get married early, but find ways to convince them, because it is something that everyone has to pass through it. Whether you wait till next 10 years or so, whether you do it now, at the end, you must go into it. So why not do it when you see the right person?
Okay, so then Father Affair is
Say it. Yeah, because I might ask you whether the question is all about my marriage life.
But okay, so despite the fact that you actually a graduate, and we have seen you doing so many you've been engaged in so many things. That is also, we have seen you organize your own platform, being the CEO of the Hijab Fashion Week, which was actually not expected from so many Gambians, because it's very hard to see a young person Najehal school and then you plan yourself, because Gambians have this mentality of Ligi Amu Gambia. Understand? So how did you get your own initiative? Giving yourself this platform and then being recommended in the society, because at that particular day people actually showed up. We have seen how the work was actually going on. So what inspired you to have your own platform, and how was your struggle? Because Gomnane needs so a little bit initiative Gambia put you support la def problem, especially when it comes to the sponsorship. I'm not Gomnane, I'm delay nañ la, I'm not sahari ñi nga xamne dédé bu ko def dina discourage. How well did you ground yourself to make this a belief to your own faith?
Well, I'm a kind of person who always wants to do things at an early age, because I want to be independent and doing things for myself, because I know how my mom went through to struggle for us, and I don't want to be depending on her all of the time, because my sisters are young and all of that. So immediately before I even graduated, when I was 17 years old, I started printing t-shirts. Yeah, because like I said, being in Daos, everyone loves fashion and all of that.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I see my friends and when I see what they want, I provide it for them and sell it. That is how I get income. So I started printing t-shirts because I know a lot of people want this couple t-shirts, birthday t-shirts. So sometimes I put their pictures there, their birthday month, and they buy it. So it started from there. So I was not wearing hijab by then. I was just like a normal person.
No,
like
I said,
yeah. Okay. So yeah, I started with printing t-shirts, and that is how I have this mindset about business. Okay. So when I started wearing a hijab, you know, I love fashion from day one. I always want to look good. I always want to dress nice and all of that. So when I started wearing the hijab, I know that the hijab is beautiful, and a lot of people started wearing it too. And immediately I attended one modeling event, and it was organized by one modeling agency here in the Gambia. And the event, all the girls were non-hijabs except one hijab. So I was looking at this hijab, she was walking, all of that, and I'm like, I think this person is odd in the midst of this group of girls, and they're all non-hijabs. And it was a competition, so I was like, I don't think the hijab will win, because all of them are non-hijabs, she's the only hijab, and that is how it went. She didn't win. So I'm like, how about hijabs also have that platform to do their own thing? So I started asking my friends who are hijabs, and some were telling me that they were doing modeling, but because they started wearing the hijab and there is no platform for them, that is why they stopped. I said, wow, so people are leaving, they're not following their dreams because they're wearing a hijab. So I am there to show the world that being a hijab should not stop you from doing anything you want, because we are just covering our heads and not our brains.
Exactly.
You know. So I talked to a lot of people, then I open a group chat, and then, you know, if you want to start up something, you meet people who are doing the same thing.
Sure.
You can't do all by yourself. Yeah, no one is actually doing the same exactly in the Gambia. So I went to them, asked them questions, people like William, and I told him everything about my idea, and he started giving me advice and all of that, telling me what to do. Then he started supporting me by training my models. He's the one who normally trains the models, because being a model is not all about taking photo shoots and all of that. You need to be strong. You need to be fit physically fit, I mean, because walking with high heels
It's not
and
easy.
you are not strong, you're gonna fall down.
Sure,
So
sure.
they go on trainings, they use the gym, they run, they do all sort of trainings just to be fit, and he trained them how to catwalk. So after that trainings, after a couple of months, we realized that the models are good enough to walk on the stage. So that is why I decided to organize the hijab modeling agency. Yeah, but now we changed the name. The agency was called Hijab Modeling Agency and the event Hijab Fashion Week. But now it is Modest Modeling Agency. And
Wow.
and the event is gonna be Modest Fashion Week, inshallah, after this pandemic. So yeah, wait.
Don't know, man. Okay, I think
No problem.
this is actually being so much interesting because I actually didn't know all of this was actually happening
yeah.
behind the scenes. It's also good that talking with people to make them learn how things are being processed because need no muntu gum sa bopa. Your own obstacles are always there because God said that jàppale sa bopa ma jàppale la waaye si jàppale boobu si sa gis-gis ak sa jaar-jaar foog nga sona. That is how your faith is actually with him. Moo tax ñu ne gëm yàlla si lu munti nekkee c'est important. So you've been to you got me so much interested about this topic. So before going further that you actually communicate yàlla bu la yàlla doctor mi comme on dañ ko dee waxee. How did you, when you actually realized that you actually have a plan, an objective that you want to do something for the mothers, like you said, they are not covered in the brains, but then they are covered in the head.
Yeah.
So how did you get this idea or initiative to call it the Fashion Week?
Yeah, because like I said, I was talking with William. William was supporting me, and he has a lot of ideas. So we were selecting names randomly.
Yeah.
So he came up with this. He said, "How about we call it Hijab Fashion Week?" He helped me with that name, though. Yeah.
Okay, that's actually beautiful.
Yeah.
Tamit nit no muntu mel, no muntu smart. Fuck yeneen jàppale la.
Exactly.
That is the way a human being tries to adjust yourself and then the way you think some knowledge bi dafa gën a yaatu. So you actually did this Fashion Week was actually so successful. People actually enjoyed that particular day, and then I was one of the people that actually performed a spoken word poetry as well. This is what we want from people. Support each other as youths. When you want to deka bi amul dara wala jàppale wante di munte dem. It's all about having positive people in your own circle and the friends that you actually move with. When they're actually supporting you, you're actually good to go. So my other question is that we have seen Gambian parents that we know that some are actually supportive and some are not supportive.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it comes to the ideology of people that are saying, example, so don't yow nga nekkoon woykat tey ñu ne la ntol la famille jalooti jàng état fa keke jalooti ntol la tradition ntol la custom. But your case was actually much of the religious side. But despite the fact that it's actually religious, how supportive are your parents with your own plans? Because we have seen so many parents that normally dictate their children, your lingai def go definitely. And then this actually disturbs so many young people out there that they talk xale bi lu mu bëgg a doon du ko si dee mën a doon. With your own situation, some parents say, how did they support you? How did they guide you to make you believe yourself and then make your dreams to come true as a start with the Fashion Week as well as your printed initiative?
Well, for me, I grew up by a single parent, my mom. My mom take care of me and all of that. So she's the kind of woman who is always supporting her children in whatever thing they want to do, because she believes in us and she knows that we are not going to choose the wrong direction, because all her children are smart and they always do good and all of that. So yeah, mashallah. So anything that we tell her, like when she's always like, how do you come up with this? Like, even when my sister come up with ideas to her, she's like, you are all brilliant, and she's always happy and proud. So when I had this idea, I met my mom first. I told her about it, and she was like, wow, it's a very good idea, and all of that, you know. She's like, so when I was telling my sisters, some of them were like, They didn't even listen to me because they think I was just talking and all that. So I went on when my mom said it would work. So I started with my girls and all of that, training them. Then I started looking for sponsors, but it was very, very difficult, very hard.
Honestly.
A lot of turn downs, a lot of disappointments, but it's just a matter of you being strong.
Exactly.
Yeah, because me, in any situation I find myself, I am ready to tackle it. Even if you tell me, come today, I will give you this and this amount of money. If I put my mind on it, the next minute when you turn me down, I just feel like it is meant to happen.
Yeah, sure.
So I don't even get mad over it also. So we move.
Well, that is the struggle. You must face a lot of things, like I said earlier on. But now that this, I bet you also have so many thinking, so many plans. And coronavirus is actually real, and people are always under the lockdown.
Stay here, the questions are too
Too
much.
much, yeah.
And Flo
Okay.
is a talkative. I am a talkative. I am a talkative.
Combination.
So,
But many
we'll
viewers,
do this.
I will actually invite her to my own YouTube channel,
As well.
inshallah, because I have a specific content that is the inspirational session, that is to interview young people that are having so many talents or belief or initiative that we are actually doing. So inshallah, she'll be one of the people that I will actually invite. Maybe this coming week, inshallah, we'll go to a better, background, because Kiri Oman mom, they don't know what they have something you call I love you. So because do the nagis, look put you the full young
Flo, I will fire you. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. That was the end of the video, and please like, comment and subscribe. Subscribe on Flo's YouTube channel too, at Flo the Dancer. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Anytime you call me, no matter where I be, I will